action for you coming up. I'm Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, our terrific analysts, and David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. And the starting group for the Spurs. Harrison Barnes is out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Castle. And it's Champagnie in at the 3. And for the Thunder, Gilgeous-Alexander runs things with Dort to his side. Chet Holmgren out there with Alex Caruso. And it's Williams at the small forward. And you think about the future of this great league, certainly, Greg, some terrific young talent on display here tonight.
Yeah, and Kevin, who's got next? I mean, some gifted players here answering in the affirmative.
And it's San Antonio to start out. Barnes outside. Pass to Castle. Wembanyama with it. Shoots over Caruso. Wembanyama, no good.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Second chance shot. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got his team on the board to start the game for Oklahoma City.
I mean, length and skill. And Holmgren has a lot of both.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now, here's Dort. And the slam by Williams.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And I like what he did at the line a season ago. How about 81?
And that one falls for Williams. Here we are sizing up GA. Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
Now here's Barnes. Wembanyama, a screen on Holmgren. And that one's good, Barnes.
The defense better recognize that Harrison Barnes more than capable from there.
Pass to Caruso. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. Spurs ball. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Wembanyama outside, inside. Here's Castle. 2 points. That one goes.
A bigger guard, 6'6" Castle, can just overwhelm defenders. Impressive for his age.
Caruso sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And they know for next time, don't let him establish position down low.
Yeah, when he's this close to the basket, it's a wrap.
Here's Champagnie. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Barnes. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Harrison Barnes continues to be a consummate professional. Goes out and competes every night. Gives you everything he's got.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Holmgren with a screen on Barnes. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Drills the three-pointer.
More often than not, Gilgeous-Alexander would pass on that shot, but he drains it this time.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Vassell, the bounce pass. Barnes down low. Defended by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
They get it back. Outside, Dort. And the foul called on Victor Wembanyama. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Holmgren sets the screen for Williams. Goes back up. And Holmgren finishes inside. And that's now 6 points for Chet Holmgren. Spurs trail by 3. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I was able to talk with Mark Dagnall for a minute, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama. Off target with his 3. And so it's Dort with it. He brings it up for the Thunder. It's a 3-point game. You know, Greg, with the combination of Wembanyama and Coach Greg Popovich, the Spurs should be a great defensive team.
Yeah, it's hard with a young roster because all 5 guys have to work in unison, and often someone's going to make a mistake.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, Castle's showing his ability to create and finish when the defense overcommits.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
Yeah, getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
And that one misses. GA, there is a lot to like about the game of Stephon Castle.
Size, playmaking, defensive intensity. I guess the question, is there that one thing that he can do at an elite level? That will be a crucial step if he's to become a star.
Here's Vassell, following the score by Oklahoma City.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Now here's Williams. He's got 5. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Caruso. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Dort. Still yet to score. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
Here's Castle. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. They set the pick. Barnes against Holmgren. Beyond the arc. And Harrison Barnes gets the 3. Barnes has got 8.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Dort passes to Holmgren. Back to Dort. Cuts off the pass. And a fast break now for the Spurs. Here's Vassell. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Vassell against Dort. Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. A different look for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Chet Holmgren. Aaron Wiggins. Here's McLaughlin. Wembanyama, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Castle. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
A 6'6" Castle is a strong finisher inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Pass to Wiggins. Lets it go from deep. And it's Bryant with the rebound. San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's McLaughlin. Wallace covering. Wembanyama outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Caruso. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. The nice assist for Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points so far. Spurs trail by 4. Outside, Bryant. Pass to Wembanyama. They double team Wembanyama. Here's Castle. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 8.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Wallace. Scoreless thus far. To the paint. Stolen. And a fast break now for the Spurs. McLaughlin, the pass to Johnson. Here's Wembanyama. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Showing he's more than just an interior threat. Wembanyama also possesses that reliable jump shot.
Caruso sets the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it from three-point range. Gilgeous-Alexander's got a couple of threes now in the first for the Thunder. Here's McLaughlin. Wembanyama, a screen. It's tipped. Wallace with the ball. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It doesn't go in. He's 3 for 9 now and frustrated. Here's McLaughlin to the inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Like seeing Johnson getting after it, taking on all comers and drawing the whistle.
For San Antonio, they have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Johnson. A different look for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Joe comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Mitchell in for Gilgeous-Alexander. The Spurs also with the sub. Biyombo is checked in for Wembanyama. So Johnson hits 2 of them. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Wiggins against Bryant. The 10-footer. Joe can't get it to go.
He looked like he rushed it a bit. The defense wasn't terrible, but still, he's got to knock that down.
Pass to Johnson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. The Thunder with the lead. Now Wallace. Williams sets a screen for Wallace. Wiggins finds Joe. Sinks the three-pointer.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
San Antonio's gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Here's McLaughlin. Wallace covering. Johnson a wide open look. Again, Johnson missing. Oklahoma City leading by 4. Mitchell left side. That ball's nice feed that time from Wiggins.
I don't know if you would consider this, but he's got such a nice touch around the rim. Maybe you foul him there?
Pass to Biyombo. Over Williams. Biyombo. That's good. Oklahoma City shooting it from their comfort zone so far in this one. 57% from the field. Now, here's Mitchell. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
Spurs trail by 7. Pass to Johnson. And 1:01 left here in the first quarter. Good on the triple.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Williams dishes to Mitchell. Ball's knocked loose. Wiggins in the post. Nothing that time. He's 0 for 2. Pass to McLaughlin. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
And how about the vision from Castle, spotting that opening and making the pass on time?
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Bounce pass Wallace. Joe finds Wallace. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first. 5 to shoot. Here's Williams. Biyombo with the block. Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that in going in there and collecting some boards.
And Brent, you hear some players now having their shooting motion analyzed with optical recognition. More data for the shot doctors.
Well, Kevin, information is one thing, but disseminating that information and being able to communicate that to a player is really where the rubber meets the road. How are you going to help him grow with that kind of analysis?
They've got Aaron Wiggins. Mitchell is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Williams. And it's Holmgren in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Kevin, thank you. Jalen Williams is a do-it-all dynamo for the Thunder. Coach Mark Daigneault said, we've cross-matched him onto centers. He'll shift him to a point guard. It's hard to explain how impactful that is for you. You have a great offensive player that you're also moving all over the lineup. Kevin?
DA, the versatility. That is pretty special. The first free throw is good. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And, Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom 5 defense to a top 5 defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Williams. Off target from outside. And here is Bryant. It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Ahead for the finish. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Outside Bryant. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Pass to Wembanyama. Offensive rebound. Vassell right side. It's good. This game is all even. Vassell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Vassell against Mitchell. Here's Williams. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Williams has got 9.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Now here's Bryant. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Thunder have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Aaron Wiggins taking 2 shots.
Free throw good, Wiggins. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's McLaughlin. Wembanyama outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Oklahoma City. They lead by 4. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Holmgren. Mitchell against Vassell. Clock at 6. Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Vassell, the pass to McLaughlin. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's out of bounds and last touch by Holmgren. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Wembanyama, a screen on Williams. Champagnie passes to Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
Gilgeous-Alexander surveying the D. Pass to Holmgren. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Lets it go from the wing, and that's off the glass and in. 10 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Excellent shot from SGA. I like seeing them shake loose in the mid-range.
Vassell against Mitchell. Vassell, no good. The Thunder leading by 4. Mitchell outside. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Fires the 3. Vassell grabs the board. San Antonio's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Pass to Champagnie. Here's McLaughlin. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. On the wing, Wiggins. Holmgren with a screen on Bryant. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And taking a look back at his performance at the line a year ago, a rock solid 79%.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Spurs trail by 4. Pass to Champagnie. Lets it go with a 3. Kept alive. Whoa, Wembanyama powers in the putback.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And here is Holmgren. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. Now, here's Vassell. Over to the wing. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Wiggins. Outside for Wembanyama. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. The Thunder have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Devin Vassell. He's listed at 6'5", but Brent, Jalen Williams seems so much bigger than that on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, one of those guys that has more presence on the floor than the measurements you look at on paper. This guy plays bigger. He's got a great frame. He's got great strength. He's got great poise. And there are a lot of people who are going to recognize just how talented Jalen is.
The first one falls. That one is no good. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They trail by 3.
All the time in the world to get that one off.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 10 points for him. Outside Williams from the arc. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Williams has got 13.
Gilgeous-Alexander's nothing if not a creator. Make that pass in his sleep.
Pass to Wembanyama. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk about how Wembanyama makes the wow plays. Wow.
And stolen by Vassell. Here's McLaughlin. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Second team foul.
The Spurs have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. Alex Caruso is checked in for Oklahoma City. Dort comes in for Mitchell.
One shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Thunder have gotten just over 50% of their shots to drop here in the second quarter. They're 5 for 9. Caruso, no good. Spurs have gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Out left to the wing. A floater, and the rejection by Holmgren. Floats it up for Holmgren. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
Here's McLaughlin. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And the wingspan coming into play for SGA, just getting on top of that one.
Caruso finds Williams. Good, nice job down low. Williams has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
Pass to Wembanyama. That one misses. The Thunder leading by 6. Caruso with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Outside Williams. For the 3. Good on the three-point shot. Williams has got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Thunder.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possession.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the three-pointer by San Antonio. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Barnes kicks to Vassell. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
And that one falls for Vassell.
You watch Vassell, he's a prototype wing for this era, has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Vassell hits them both. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams, he's checked in for Holmgren. Isaiah Joe comes in for Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Champagne's checked in. Here's Wembanyama. He's got 17. Down low. They get a hand on it over Williams. Easy money for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Here's Wallace. And nothing is falling for him right now. San Antonio trailing here. Barnes down low. Working on Williams. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
Pretty focused play right there from Harrison Barnes, showing he has what it takes to convert sometimes those challenging buckets like that one there.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Spurs.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
We should also mention how hard they've been working on the offensive glass, just coming up with second chance scoring opportunities. Those can be deflating.
And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Pass to Williams. Back to Wallace. Outside, Dort. Off with the layup.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Johnson for three. Thunder with the rebound. To the middle. Williams, that's good. And the Thunder lead by one.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Spurs.
Johnson outside. Pass to Barnes. 5 on the clock. Caruso grabs the miss. Oklahoma City has gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight, just a little over 40%. Now Vassell, he has 5. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the added strength coming into play for Vassell. Nice job scoring through the contact.
For San Antonio, they have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
One shot.
One shot.
Free throw, no good for Vassell. Oklahoma City's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Wallace, the pass to Joe. On the wing, Williams. Back to Joe. Three-pointer. A rebound by the Spurs. Biombo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Greg Popovich is guiding a young Spurs team that's hoping to return this franchise to the dominance that saw 5 titles since 1999. Pop said the standards haven't changed. Be very direct, demand, be fair, and love them. They got to know you care about them. So it's all the same formula from 25 years ago to today. Kevin?
It's an interesting story, David. Thank you. And, of course, as a Hall of Famer, you bringing that to us? Perfect. And San Antonio has possession. The Thunder making the shot. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Biombo finds Barnes. From deep. Drops in the tray. Barnes has got the lead up to 2 now for the Spurs.
You got to have a player you can trust if you're going to call a number that involves a pick and roll. And Harrison Barnes making a good decision there.
Pass to Williams. Now Dort, covered by Vassell. That one goes in. Dort's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Caruso against Barnes. Here's the screen. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. It's San Antonio as they end the second quarter with a huge surge, an 18-6 run. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, in a close game, what makes the difference in the second half?
Lots of things, you know. It's a game of mistakes. It's a game of playing well. Who knows?
Always love your philosophy, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Yeah, pretty much all throughout that first half, and he was taking care of his business on the low blocks and getting more than his fair share of dunks.
Yeah, there's not any guy defensively that was bodying him up or contesting the shot, so right now he's feasting.
Thunder trailing by 3. Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. They've got Victor Wembanyama. Castle is out there with Devin Vassell. Then it's Barnes, and it's Champagnie in at the 3 spot. Here's Dort. Rebounded by Castle. Castle's got 5 rebounds tonight. Vassell against Gilgeous-Alexander. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Love the confidence from Wembanyama.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Pass to Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren is doubled. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Ball violation. That'll be a jump ball.
Caruso against Barnes. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side. But when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media. But people in the know how good of a defender he is.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Inside, here's Williams. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Pass to Castle. He can't hit that time. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams passes to Dort. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's all evened up. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 13 points.
Oh, that jumper so pure. Gilgeous-Alexander with great confidence.
Vassell against Dort. Vassell, the pass to Wembanyama. Shoots over Caruso. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Vassell.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Dort with the bounce pass. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Caruso. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Then one on Castle. The Thunder have shot 6 of 7 at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Caruso.
And team-wide, they've been terrific from the line here. Just one of those nights when the confidence has spread from one player to the next.
And so Caruso nails both of them. The Spurs have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. It's Wembanyama at the elbow. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Gilgeous-Alexander finds Caruso. Here's Holmgren. Count it. And he'll have a chance for a three-point play. Them one on Castle.
Yeah, I mean, take that. Holmgren, he knows defenses want to rough him up a little bit, and he welcomes the challenge.
The Thunder have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
Chet Holmgren.
The free throw off from Holmgren.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Thunder have gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Here's Dort. Not going to go that time. Good D by Barnes. Here's Castle. He's got 8. The shot from 20 feet away. Thunder with the rebound.
And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy miss or two.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Williams for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got 23.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And they get it. And that one's good. Champagny. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's got 13. Pass to Holmgren. Williams with the ball. This one for 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Castle. Back to Wembanyama. To the inside. For the tie. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Holmgren's Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. To the paint. Wants to get it to Holmgren and does. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Castle. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. From past the arc. The size, the shooting touch. Wembanyama is unreal.
And when Wembanyama is connecting from deep, he is downright unguardable. This is how special a talent he is.
And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebounded by Castle.
We'll have a hard time shaking that one off. Perfect position, plenty of space. Just clanked it.
And that one's good. Wembanyama.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. And the Thunder with some changes. Mitchell, he's checked in for Jalen Williams. And Wallace subbed in for George. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Devin Vassell. Johnson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Mitchell kicks to Wallace. Gilgeous-Alexander sets the screen for Wallace. The Thunder with another miss. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Johnson, the pass to McLaughlin. Barnes outside. 4 on the clock. Pass to McLaughlin. Over Wallace. McLaughlin, no good. Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. Mitchell kicks to Wallace. And here is Holmgren. Down low, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 15.
Gilgeous-Alexander is such a tough cover, especially at his size.
Here's McLaughlin. Wallace covering. Back to Wembanyama. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Floats it up there for Gilgeous-Alexander. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's McLaughlin. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Johnson for 3. The three-pointer is right on target. He has 5.
You know, some guys who rely on their strength aren't great shooters. Johnson, though, is in a different category.
Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Barnes. Caruso looking for an opening. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. For the lead, and out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Now here's Caruso. Pass to Holmgren. Over Wembanyama. And Holmgren the bucket on the assist by Wallace. And that's 18 points for Chet Holmgren.
Guys, this is what you call a generational talent. Holmgren is bound to fill up the highlight reel every night he plays.
Wembanyama passes to McLaughlin. Back to Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama! Too easy.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. A different look for Oklahoma City. Williams comes in for Holmgren. And Wiggins is subbed in for Alex Caruso. Then for the Spurs, Biyombo checks in for Victor Wembanyama. And Bryant subbed in for Harrison Barnes. San Antonio on defense. It's a one-point game. Here's McLaughlin. Wallace covering. Pass to Bryant. Here's Castle. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. For the lead. And he overshot that one, missing. Oklahoma City's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Mitchell outside. Trains it from beyond the arc. Mitchell's got 8 points.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Johnson against Mitchell. Outside Bryant. We've got 1:55 left in the third quarter. And it's sent back by Wallace. Here's Mitchell. Wiggins trying to free himself up. And that one's good, Mitchell. Now it's a 6-point Thunder lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
You also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace, and that's produced some easy scores.
And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And big defensive plays like that will help them stay in control of this one.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. Mitchell outside. And it's sent back by Bryant. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession here. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
.112 left in the third. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander.
A sturdy 6'5". Johnson's strength makes him a quality defensive player.
Pass to Castle. Here's McLaughlin. The tray. Wiggins with the rebound. 46 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Mitchell outside. Again, Mitchell missing. Spurs trail by 6. And here is Bryant, covered by Wiggins. Chalk up 2 there. Bryant's got 5 points so far.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And taken away by Johnson. To the inside. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's McLaughlin. Wallace covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Inside. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Williams. With 1 on the clock, the shot misses. And we've reached the end of the third. Thunder lead by 4. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
3/10 quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Williams is out there with Aaron Wiggins. Then there's Isaiah Joe. And it's Mitchell, and it's Wallace in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And here's Johnson outside. Trains the three-pointer. Johnson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Spurs.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
Well, you concern yourself with the other guys who you think are going to damage you, and he stepped up and delivered that huge three-point shot.
Wallace with a screen on Johnson. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Clock at 4. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Here's McLaughlin. Wallace covering. And McLaughlin gets it to go.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Wallace dishes to Mitchell. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Wiggins. Johnson kicks to Bryant. Offline with his three. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for the Thunder. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Back to Wiggins. It's rebounded by Bryant. Bryant's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's the teardrop. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
At the line for the Spurs, Jordan McLaughlin. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Wallace looking for an opening. Mitchell outside. Here's the three. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Biyombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. It's deflected and stolen by Wiggins. Joe finds Wallace. Mitchell outside. Shot clock at 5. Back to Wallace. Beyond the arc. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Here's McLaughlin. No good on that one. Excellent D there from Williams. Now here's Wiggins, covered by Biyombo. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Wallace with a screen for Mitchell. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
And the D had no answer for that move. Beautifully done. Easy layup.
And we're about 3.5 minutes into the 4th quarter. McLaughlin, the pass to Biyombo, and good that time.
Their plan working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Oklahoma City leading by 6. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. A different look for Oklahoma City. Alex Caruso. He's checked in for Wiggins. Jalen Williams comes in for Isaiah Joe. And it's Dort in for Mitchell. Wembanyama, he's checked in for San Antonio. Barnes comes in for Bryant. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Mark Daigneault talking to his team during the break. Now, he kept it simple in the huddle. He said, play smart. If we don't beat ourselves, we walk away with the win. Keep it simple, and we got this. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Williams, and that one swishes right in. Williams has got 25 points.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut down to 6 and the bucket from Barnes.
Consistently, Harrison Barnes with good body language. It keeps him focused, and right now, he's on a roll.
Outside Williams. There's the triple. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Champagnie. Pass to Barnes. Here's Champagnie. He's guarded by Williams. Wembanyama, a screen on Caruso. That's a 2 from Barnes. Rebound by Williams.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Wembanyama. Nice transition bucket by Wembanyama.
So fluid off the bounce. Wembanyama.
Pass to Caruso. Williams scanning the floor. Dort with the ball. Covered by Johnson. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your defender, Luke Dort, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw.
One of the things that I think opponents struggle with is Lugens, Dort, and his build. You rarely see a combination of a guy that might not be that tall, but has that kind of width and explosiveness athletically.
Vassell, he's checked in for the Spurs. Castle comes in for Jordan McLaughlin. Good on the second free throw.
2-possession game now, but he'd still like to have back that one he missed.
Spurs trail by 5. Pass to Vassell. It's stolen by Dort. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Dort has that great compact fire hydrant type of build, and he'll take that kind of contact.
At the line for your defender, Luke Dort, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, Dort. All free throws good from Dort. Spurs trail by 7. Here's Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Wallace. And Wembanyama throws it down.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Williams in the post, covered by Vassell. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Williams has got 4 points this quarter. Here's Castle. Johnson outside. He's feeling it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Dort's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Williams. Wallace with a screen for Williams. Lets it go from deep. Nailed from three-point land. Williams has got the lead up to 10 now for Oklahoma City. Wallace against Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Hits the target from 18 feet. That's 36 points for Victor Wembanyama.
And I like when Wembanyama is aggressive on offense because defenses feel helpless to stop him.
It's tipped and taken away by Johnson. Pass to Castle. Now here's Barnes. Wallace covering. Here's Castle. And not sure what he was thinking there. And so Caruso will bring up the ball for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Dort misses. Spurs trail by 8. Johnson in the corner. Puts up a 3. Rebound by Wallace. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Here's Caruso. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to go on Keldon Johnson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For your Oklahoma City, Alex Caruso. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Caruso. Holmgren, he's checked in for the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace. And so Caruso nails both of them. Spurs trail by 10. It's Vassell on the wing. Defended by Dort. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. Wembanyama's got 39.
And Wembanyama's ability to pick and pop from anywhere on the floor puts defenders on their heel.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Johnson with the block. Here's Castle. Barnes outside. Wembanyama a screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Barnes getting to the inside. He sees that the defense is closing in, and he still takes the hit.
For the Spurs, Harrison Barnes taking 2 shots.
That's good from Barnes. Barnes hits them both. The Thunder leading by 5. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander going inside, and the rejection by Wembanyama. Here's Castle. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Castle. And the rejection by Holmgren. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Back to Caruso. It's a nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso with the ball. 6 on the shot clock. Williams a screen on Vassell. Here's Caruso. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. It's Vassell on the wing. Barnes passes to Wembanyama.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Caruso. To the middle. Poke loose. It's stolen by Johnson. And it's Vassell in the corner. Wembanyama passes to Barnes. Johnson against Dort. 5 to shoot. Johnson dishes to Barnes. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Johnson against Dort. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. A wide open look here for Caruso. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 8 here in this one already. The deep three from Wembanyama. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Floats it up for Holmgren. Outside, Dort. No good on the three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
52 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
Say it with me now. S-G-A. Get it done.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Barnes finds Vassell. Here's Wembanyama. It's good! And now they trail by just 4.
Everywhere on the floor, Wembanyama is a walking mismatch.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
There's 37 seconds left in the game. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren in the corner. Outside, Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Holmgren. Just 5 to shoot. Off target from three-point range. San Antonio calls timeout. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And what's their best move at this point?
Score, then hope for some missed free throws or a turnover at the other end.
Yeah, this won't be easy, so a little bit of luck will go a long way for them to get back in.
No time to waste. They need a score.
Kevin, they should take the first good look they get.
Johnson outside. It drops. And what a sensational bucket to bring them within 1.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there. Beautiful.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. And that's an intentional foul.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
15
Take a break. Take a break. 2 seconds.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
That last one was a difference maker. It pushed it from a 2-point lead to 3.
And Mark Daigneault calls timeout here. The magnitude at this juncture in the game clearly warranting a timeout. For the win. Got it. But it looks like this one might get reviewed. Very close on the release. Well, they are going to replay right now to make sure the previous play as the officials originally ruled. Well, they had thought they had the game already won. Now they've got their fingers crossed.
And a chance here to just double-check the ruling on the floor. I wasn't sure.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to count it. After looking at the replay, they ruled that he got the shot off in time. They won it on the buzzer beater.
Kevin, you talk about winning it at the very last second. What a finish. Thankfully, the replay gets the officials off the hook on what would have been an awful call to miss.
So a close game sees Oklahoma City taking this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.